Okay, at the request of some more pictures on this eBay ad, and also at the request of Rolando, I thought it'd be a good idea to put a short little video together, kind of showing some of the high points of the car. Hopefully, the details will show up like they should. We'll start over here in the engine compartment, not the engine compartment, the front trunk. You see the oil lines run into the oil cooler. It's a shroud that goes over the oil cooler. There's holes in the floor and holes in the front valance to allow the air to flow through there. Of course, the gas tank, the heater blower motors, and the windshield wipers are all functional, although the car does have no heat. There's no ducts run through it. You can see the tear-up monoball strut mounts. The master cylinder reservoir's got all new lines in it. This was originally a dealer installed air conditioning car, which meant they cut the trunk floor out of it. You can see we've welded in a new trunk floor, original 914. Patched that up. Like I said, about covers that side. You can see the front, there's a kind of a cracked front spoiler on it. She's had a rough life, but it has cooling ducts that do, if you connect the hose up from there to the backing plate on the wheels, on the hubs, it blows cold air into the rotors. So there's the front. Now, as I said, the paint is good from about 20 feet, but when you get close, there's going to be some chips and scratches and so on. Had some questions about the flares. They are fiberglass flares. They are riveted into place. The fenders were cut out to clear those. Over here, the interior, you can see it's in very good shape. The door panels are great. You could probably use a little trim there along that rocker, but all that's in good shape. The dashboard is pristine. Nothing wrong with the dashboard. Carpet is fairly new. Prerequisite fire extinguisher. Shift knob, oil pressure and oil temperature gauges. As I said, the heater controls. The fans work, but obviously they're blowing ambient air. The radio works, not that you'd want to listen to it anyways. We've got Cobra racing seats, and roll bar goes in. 5-point harnesses. I know this angle's tough, guys. I'm not a professional videographer, so I apologize for the quality of the filming. Hopefully this is giving you a good idea of things. Close this door. I'd mentioned that at some point in this car's life it had been hit in the passenger side. Some of that's evident in the door gap not lining up perfectly, but the car, it appears straight. It's you know, it looks good. I'm just trying to point out any flaws so nobody's surprised. Again, riveted on rear flares. There's a trunk area. The top does fit in the trunk. I think one of the pictures I put on the eBay ad shows that. There's some relays, oil catch can. See the tops of the Coney shocks back here with the adjusters in them. We've got the gas struts that hold the lid up. Close that down. Here's the engine compartment. This is optional engine prop. That's not included in the auction. You have to put something to hold it up. The springs are not in there anymore. But here's the engine compartment. That's a 2.4 liter 6-cylinder with CIS injection. We look over here, see the oil filter and the oil filler for the Velio style oil tank where the lines are run. Just motor. Over here, you can see we've got Optima battery. See all the tin, everything lines up nicely in there. It looks factory done. I don't know if this is getting enough light, but there's your hell hole, a typical bad rust area in these cars. I've fixed that. We welded some new metal in there and painted it, and it's good as new. That concludes that. We'll come along this side of the car. Again, riveted flares. Some of the paint is chipping off of this wheel a little bit. It's just spray cans will do it. Difficult. There's a little scratch, a few cone scuffs where I might hit a cone while autocrossing. Here's this door jamb. I hope this isn't making you guys dizzy. It's making me dizzy looking through it. Again, another shot of the dashboard. All of the gauges work. The tachometer is from a 911, so it's meant to match to this motor. Works fine. Oil gauges all work. Close this door up. Just go down this side of it. I'm hoping you guys are seeing what you need to. So the flares were riveted on. In some places the seams are about perfect, and in others maybe not so much, like right there for instance. But again, at 20 feet they look fantastic. I think at this point I'm going to shut this down. We're going to fire it up. I'll let you hear the cold start, and then we're going to take it for a little blast. Okay, just got in the car. I'm going to try a cold start. Let's see. Let me turn the key. Gauges jump. Temperature gauge, see, she's ice cold. Alright, let's go. Sometimes she's a little stubborn.